Alright, it's Monday, it's bench day. So today I'm going to do regular bench and then slingshot bench like I've been doing for the last few sessions. Trying to get my strength built up here finally. So I'm on a 7-day training and I don't video on Saturday and Sunday. So just to get you guys caught up. Saturday was deadlift day, and I did 7 sets. It's my light day. I do deadlifts twice a week, light day, a heavy day. So Saturday on my deadlift, it was my last 2 sets. I did 170 pounds, and my last set I did 14 reps. So I'm going to do lighter weight, higher reps, just help ingrain the form into my system, and then start building some muscle mass to handle the heavier weight when I get to it. And then on Sunday, it was a squat. I did 10 sets of squats. That's the light day too. I do squats 3 times a week, and I did 10 sets, 10 reps each. So and my last rep was 135 pounds. I did 10 reps. So all in all, I did 100 reps squats. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it seems like every year after my meet, I start doing a heavier weight on the squat, and my depth, I don't know, I can't get depth again. I just can't, my system just cannot remember the depth. It feels like I'm going to stretch my glutes off my body when I start going further down. And you have to go below parallel, otherwise you're not going to get your lift with 3 lights, white lights. So that's what I'm doing at least once a week. I'm going to be doing the light, high rep sets. Alright, so that was Saturday and Sunday. So now I'm going to answer a few questions. And if you guys have any questions about the workout or what I do or whatever that seems like it's not being explained in the video properly, just write down the comment, give me a comment, ask me the question, and I'll try to answer it in the future. So here I have 2 questions. I have one from Kevin Clements. He asked me about my video. The other day I explained that I couldn't put up a couple of videos because when I went to editing the clips, the videos were blurry, and so what happened there, Kevin, is that yes, I do have 80D Canon camera, and I have it set at manual, which I really don't know if manual makes a big difference, but I had it set at manual because I never had any problems with focus before, even with being in manual mode. But for some reason, those 2 clips just came out blurry, because the 3rd clip of my walkout was just like normal. So I don't know what the problem was. It's been kind of cold down here in the basement. I left my camera down overnight. It could be that the lens got cold. I don't know, but anyway, that's what happened. Now, here's another question from Ron T about the slingshot, and he asked how the slingshot feels to me. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to explain what the slingshot is and exactly what it does, and then at the end of the description of the slingshot, I'll explain how it really feels. Okay, first of all, here's the slingshot. The slingshot was invented by Mark Bell, and if you go up on top there and search and just put down Mark Bell, you're going to get all his his videos, his channels, and he has a few channels out there. He has podcasts that goes on all the time, and he has one slingshot channel, and then he has a website you can go to and get more information on the slingshot. But with this blue slingshot, this is the one used for doing bench presses under 200 pounds. Then they have other stronger bench presses for heavier weight used on the bar. So I'm not even close to 200 pounds. I can't even get body weight, but this is the lightest one they have. Now what it is, it's like cloth here with woven some kind of like a rubber band type of material across this whole part of the slingshot. So what it does is that when you put it on, you unrack the weight, you come down with the bar, and what it does, it stretches over your chest. Now when you actually do a regular bench, normally your chest is actually stretching, it's like a rubber band. And then when you push off your chest, it's like recoils back up as you push up. It helps, push the bar back up. Well, what this does, it helps bring the bar up off your chest a lot easier. But another thing it does, it keeps your elbows tucked in. Because normally when you're thinking about the bar and you're thinking about coming down, when you come down, sometimes when you come down, you'll like wing out your elbows a little bit. And then when you come up, instead of actually using your chest for pushing the bar up, you start using your front delts, and that's dangerous. You have to concentrate on using your chest. So while you're doing all this concentration, and then once you flare out your elbows, then your shoulders come into action. Then you try to undo it. It's too late already, because now your bar is more further up when you lift it, push it up, and then it's hard to come back forward a little bit to get the shoulders out of it. So with this here, it like trains you to keep your elbows in. So if you use it enough, you're mentally going to get used to keeping those elbows in and keep your shoulders as much as possible out of the lift. So another thing you got to do with this too is that when you come down, you can't just like normally just take the weight and push it up, push it up like you normally would, because it's so spring loaded, it's so fast that it springs you right up, and then next thing you know it, you almost lose the bar because it goes up so fast, you lose control. So you got to come down slow, and then you come up slow, and let the band help push you up. Don't push up, because it'll just spring right off your chest. So that's what's good about this. You can leave the bar on your chest as long as you want, because that thing never releases. Normally on the bench, when you leave it down there and then you like let go of it a little bit, that releases all the tension, and that's why you have a hard time bringing it back off your chest, because that spring loaded situation you're in when you're down there, it's gone. But here it never releases until you push the bar back up. So okay, so how does it feel? It feels good. When you first unrack it, it's normal. But you keep your elbows are in, so when you unrack it, you're not actually using your shoulders, you're using all your back muscles, your chest and everything, and you bring it forward. So then when you come down, and also you can come down slow too. You don't have to come down really fast, because if you come down too fast and you come up fast, that's when you're going to lose control of it. So you come down slow, and you can feel your muscles in your chest working. Also you can feel your the band stretching across your chest, up, down and around it. And then you can sit there a little bit, and then when you push it up, it feels really good. You feel if you have shoulder pain when you do benches, the pain is gone. There's no more pain. Also elbow pain too. It helps keep the elbows in so that you're not flaring out and causing more tension on your elbows too when you come up. So keeps everything perfect, and it feels really good. I love it. Also, you can handle more weight too. So if you're doing, okay, like me, I'm just playing around with the weights right now, but I'm doing like a 100 pound normal, 105 pounds a normal bench. I can do 125, 130 with this. It's still good and not have to worry about not getting the bar off my chest. And as you see on my other videos, I'm working to failure. So if I keep doing it and then I can't do it anymore, even though this has the spring, my muscles are completely exhausted, then that's still failure. Well, I'll just leave it on the pins and they'll just crawl out from under it. So, but yeah, this helps you feel the weight that you normally wouldn't be able to do if you were doing it normal. Because here I can take 130 pounds and unrack it and then come down. Now, if I do this normal, I take 130 pounds and it feels like a ton. And then when I come down slow, I can't even hold it because it comes down too fast. So this helps train you to be able to come down slow, and then also helps you push it up slower too. So you can start building strength in this whole area here. So I hope that explains the slingshot, Ron, and I hope it tells you how I feel about it, how it feels to me. It feels good. The only weird part is when you put it on, if you put it up too far, because after a while you get used to it. In fact, I got it on backwards. You gotta have the okay. So when you put it on, you put it up too far, then it starts pinching your armpits. So you'll learn how to do it, after a while. It takes really easy to learn how to use it. So once you get know exactly what part of the arm that you want, to have the sleeve put in before you, starts, before it pinches. After you get that used to that, then everything works out perfect. And also, when you do warm-ups to do your bench, you can also do this. Just sit down on your bench and just do this to warm up your whole area over here. So you pull back on it, hold it, and then come up. Back up, and then it's like doing a bench press without doing a bench press. So you can do that before you actually start working out. So you can use this for a warm-up. So, okay, so that's the slingshot. So I'll see you at the bench for the bench press. All right, I just want to make sure that you guys know, if you're going to want to get the slingshot, don't use the slingshot as a warm-up with just a bar or lightweight. The slingshot is supposed to be used for heavier weight to get you used to handling the heavier weight coming down your chest and coming up off your chest. Do like your normal workout with the normal bench, and that way you're all warmed up, and then use the slingshot for heavier weight, because that's what it's made for, to be able to let you handle more weight in the lift. So I just wanted to let you guys know, do not use the slingshot as a warm-up, because it has so much spring, you'll just pop the empty bar right off your chest. You may lose the bar. Trying to save it, you might, your grip might loose and you have a bar flying all over. So don't use the slingshot as a warm-up for your bench as far as with the bar. You can use the warm-up like I showed you before with the slingshot this way, but don't use it as a warm-up to do actual benches. I started doing my last set here and I forgot to put the camera on, so I did 3 reps and I remembered, so I just stopped. So I'm going to do yours, I'm just do whatever I can. Alright, one thing about these bench presses, they never feel good. I don't care if I do 1 rep, 2 rep sets, 10 rep sets, lightweight, a little heavyweight, they just never feel good. So, alright, next is the, oh yeah, it does feel good with the slingshot because a lot of all this other stuff is not involved when you use the slingshot. Okay, it's time for the slingshot bench. I'm doing 4 sets. This is my last set. On the compound lifts and the competition lifts, at the bottom of the screen I'll put down the weight and the reps that I did. On the accessories, it depends, but on the accessories the weight doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm just showing the exercise that I'm doing as far as the accessory work. Okay, that'll be it for bench today, and have yourself a good day, and I'll see you back here down in the basement.